Good afternoon, and thank you all for being here today. This is yet another monumental day in the state of Mississippi, and thanks to my counterparts here to my right, we've had quite a few of those here lately, and I'm proud of that, and I know the people of Mississippi are proud of that as well. But today we get the opportunity to sign the largest single tax cut in our state's history into law. This is a tremendous victory, and it will make a massive impact on the lives of Mississippians, and it will make a tremendous impact on our economy for years and years to come. With the signing of this bill, we'll be on our way to returning over $500 million back to the people of our state. It is, after all, the people who have sent that money to Jackson. But this isn't just a tax cut. It's an investment in Mississippians. And as we've said before, this is the ideal time to do it. Over the last few years, our state has consistently and dramatically outperformed our revenue expectations. We've brought in billions of dollars more than initially projected. Our economy is dynamic, and our economy has fueled growth, and reducing taxes on hard-working Mississippians will further drive economic development in our state and help our people continue to put food on the table. And one doesn't have to look far to see what conservative policies mean for economic development. Just this morning, I was down in Stone County, in which we announced a $250 million capital investment in our state, creating over 100 direct jobs and 250 additional jobs in spin-offs.
So to record something like a presser
that will
be able to hit Control G.
And look, we're curious in everyone's opinion on this, so 250 spin-off jobs. Of those 100 jobs created by the company, they are paying wages 70% higher than the countywide average. That's the kind of successes that we are having. And let's be honest, for many of the last 10 years, that would have been considered one of the largest economic development announcements in that entire year. Nowadays, it seems like that's just another Tuesday in April. And it's because of the conservative policies that we're putting in place. Now, there will certainly be those who have seen this tremendous economic growth that has led to significant increases in revenues as an opportunity to simply spend more money and grow government. There will be those who certainly, I'm sure, would have a list of pet projects that they'd want to spend that money on. But we were successful in coming together and recognizing that government doesn't have anything that it doesn't first take from someone else, and that the best policy is to let the people keep more of their own money. After all, it's their money in the first place. Now, as we continue to see these revenue windfalls, it's only right that they share in the gains. House Bill 531 is a win for all Mississippians. It is the fulfillment of a fundamental promise that conservatives made on the campaign trail, that we would bring fiscal prudence and financial responsibility to Mississippi's government. Now, I've been doing this a pretty long time. Some of you would probably say too long. But when I first walked into office in January 2004, Mississippi had $13 million in our rainy day fund. Now, a lot of these guys up here have heard this, but $13 million is a whole bunch of money if you're talking about my personal checking account. But $13 million ain't a lot of money in reserves when you're talking about state government. And so today, we not only have seen our rainy day funds grow to 10% of our annual operating budget, well in excess of $550 million and continuing to increase. We also have seen conservatives lead our state to economic prosperity and financial accountability. It is responsible decisions that have been made yesterday that have allowed us to return this money to the people today. As you all know, this new law will eliminate the 4% tax bracket on the first $5,000 of taxable income in year one, and then over the next 3 years it will reduce the top marginal rate from 5% to 4% during that time. There are currently 9 states in America that have no income tax. There are 41 states in America that have an income tax, and that 4% top marginal rate will rank Mississippi 5th amongst 41 states in terms of having the lowest marginal tax rate. And we're able to get this accomplished without raising taxes on anyone else. So, let me be clear. This conversation today is a good one. It is a win for all Mississippians. But it is also just the beginning. This is our first step towards completely eliminating the income tax. And honestly, I think that's a great thing for all Mississippians. So, with this, I'm going to walk over to the desk, sign the bill, and then I'll open it up to a few comments from our friends here. What's today, April 5th? House Bill 531 is now law.